Hi YouTube, this is probably my third attempt now at trying to do this video for one thing or another. This morning the internet wasn't working, obviously, because I live in rural Midgham. And just now I've had a phone call, and every time I get a phone call I try to do my videos on my iPad because it seems to shrink them better for YouTube and take up less of our internet. So this is what I'm trying to do. I've hooked my iPad above my Mac computer and doing it that way. So anyway, providing I don't get any more interruptions, my name's Jan Silver. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today is Monday the 22nd of May. It's Manic Monday and it's the most glorious day out there. It's probably 25 degrees, I think my car said. It's a really, really beautiful, warm, sunny day. And I'm feeling really good. I had a great weekend. We went to Seaford, my husband and I, in our motorhome. We had the most amazing time, only overnight, but it was well worth it. The south coast is just stunning and beautiful. I did really well with my food this weekend. Even in the motorhome, I cooked myself a steak and salad on Saturday night, which was delicious. In fact, I enjoyed that more than most. And I think with this bariatric journey, you never know what your restriction's going to be like at what time. So whilst on the Friday night I had some fish which was slightly covered in breadcrumbs, I think. I'd cooked that at home with some, I did some sweet potato mash and vegetables, and I actually vomited that up. I knew straight away that my stomach just didn't want to accept it. I don't know what it was. I have bread in other things, so anyway. And then on the Saturday night, I was a little bit wary because of what had happened the night before, and in fact I had loads of this really, really juicy red steak which we cooked on the George Foreman, so it's on a grill where the fat all comes aside. So I've had a really good weekend food-wise. Really tried to keep my fluids up. Today I've only had a set of Lunchables for the Dairy Lunchables, so there are a few crackers and you get the tiny ham and cheese with it. I only had that for my lunch, so to top up my protein I'm actually going with one of these, which is packed with, it's actually protein packed, fibre filled. It's banana and honey. It's basically a drink which I didn't think I'd like, but I'm kind of forcing myself because I know I need to get the protein. I'm out for dinner tonight with my husband and some of his old work colleagues. In fact, it's an old boss of his and somebody that we went to see when we were in Australia many years ago. So it's a big thing for me tonight because these are the things that I avoided in the past. And how he texted me this morning and said, Jan, really sorry, short notice, but we've been invited to dinner in Oxford tonight. Would you like to go? But don't worry if you don't. And I said, no, I'm ready actually. I feel already okay about myself. That I'm 3.5 stone lighter. I just feel different and I feel confident, and I know I can put something nice on, you know, put my face on, and I'll feel confident enough to meet these people again and not, excuse me, and not be ashamed of myself basically and what state I'd let myself get into. So it's a big step for me tonight. So I'm actually looking forward to it. Harry's going to come home early. We've got a long drive to Oxford, but hey ho, that'll be good. And my other really good thing today is, I know you guys know I'd met Mandy in the hospital, but I met another girl today from our weight loss journey, our Instagram or our support group, whatever you want to call it, our WLS family. And I met Catherine today, who is local to me. She doesn't live too far away. We've been chatting on Instagram and she's got her own journey. She's not quite as forward in it as I am. I think she's got till October till her surgery, fingers crossed, all things going well. And it was just really lovely. We met up today at the nature reserve in Thatcham, which is near where I live. And it was lovely. She brought her son Teddy along, and you know when you just get one of those days, I am a chatty person, you can obviously tell that because I talk to the YouTube. But this morning before she got there, I got there quite early and I got a cup of tea and I sat outside. If you're on my Instagram or my, Snapchat, you'll see my pictures. I post more snaps on Snapchat, save some of them and then post them on Instagram, just so you know. Anyway, I sat sort of overlooking the lake, having a cup of tea before Catherine got there. And I met this other lady who's absolutely gorgeous and only lives 5 minutes up the road from me. She was there having lunch with her husband. Well, actually, they were having sandwiches they'd made with her husband, and we got chatting about yucky cigarette smoke in the distance. And anyway, ended up that she then, when Catherine came with Teddy, her little boy, I got Denise to stay, and we ended up walking around the lake together and had another cup of tea. And it's been one of those really uplifting days, if you know what I mean, that you kind of, you know, it was great to meet Catherine, great to hear about her story. She's a busy lady with Teddy, who's, you know, absolutely adorable, totally adorable, and called me Jan Jan, just melts my heart. And my pictures will be on Instagram of that. So I've just had a really lovely day, you know, and Hannah, I can't wait to meet you, and I can't wait to meet you, Liz, and people, you know, I think this get up and I talked to Catherine a bit today. She's going through the NHS with her surgery, and she goes to these support groups because you have to through the NHS, and it's something that I think I lacked because going privately you don't get that option. So I'm basically making my own support group. I don't care. I'll be Jan Jan's support network, you know. So yeah, I've had a really nice day, and I know, Mandy, you're probably super nervous and anxious. It's your surgery on Wednesday, but I'm going to come and see you on Wednesday and Thursday. Depending on what time your surgery will be on Wednesday, I'm going to go and see my friend Jamie first, and then I'll come and see you when I come back from Marlow. I'll swing by the Berkshire Independent and see how you're going, and then I'll definitely come and spend a bit longer on Thursday during visiting hours. So yeah, I can do that. I know what it's like when you've just had your surgery and everything's going to be all up in the air. So yeah, I've had a really lovely day. And Catherine, it was really nice to meet you. Your son is adorable, absolutely gorgeous, and his name's just so cute, isn't it? Teddy. I did call him Freddie once. Naughty Jan Jan, because there was a group of women feeding the ducks calling Freddie, Freddie, and then I just happened to say Freddie. He's like, no, his name's Teddy. But I love his name, and he's a cute heart. So anyway, I've had a super day. I hope you guys have too. Hopefully I can get some fish or something on the menu tonight. Not really worried, but because I'm not drinking much, no taxes for us. Harry can have a drink tonight and I'll drive home. So yeah, and I do need to get on. I'm hoping to get to Snowdonia this weekend, but I'm going to get online now and look at campsites. So happy Monday to you all. I hope everybody's really happy and cheerful and lovely. Liz, I hope you're doing all right, my love. And I will chat to you again tomorrow. I hope today's kind to you all. Bye.